morning, JSerra students, faculty, and staff. I'm Kelsey Lavisa.
And I'm Kayla Komet.
And welcome to the Line Report.
Today is November 5th and also the last day of school for this week. Do you have any fun plans for this weekend?
I actually do. I'm going to the football game tomorrow night, of course, to cheer on our senior boys at 7, and then I'm going to Arizona.
Well, that sounds nice. Have fun.
Thanks, Kayla. Anyways, let's get back to the show and go to Matt Fenn for the daily announcements.
Thanks, Kelsey. I'm Matt Fenn, everyone's favorite announcement reader, so enjoy these announcements we read every day. In theater news, JSerra's fall play is almost here. To Kill a Mockingbird will be presented in the Black Box on November 5th, 6th, and 7th at 7 p.m., November 12th at 4 p.m., November 13th at 7 p.m., and November 14th at 2 and 7 p.m. Tickets can be purchased online or at the door and are $8 for students and staff and $10 for general admission. If you're a member of LEAD, don't forget to pick up your LEAD jackets from Miss Davis. In club news, the Environmentality Club will be meeting after school today in the counseling office. If you're interested in joining or are currently a member of the 3D Printing Club, please come by Mrs. Chenault's room 3217 on Wednesday, November 11th at 3 p.m. to discuss building our first prosthetic hand and finalizing our roster. Attention sophomores, JSerra will be participating in the Hobie Leadership Seminar nomination this year. Open to all sophomores, applications are due this Friday to Mrs. Huey. Check your emails for more information. Austin Brotman will be coming back to school soon, and in advance of his return, we invite you to join us for a celebration on Sunday, November 8th. Join Austin and his family and friends for an evening of pizza, popcorn, and a movie at JSerra from 5 to 8 p.m. in the center room. In sports news, the Lions defeated Los Alamitos 13-5 to advance to the second round of CIF playoff for girls tennis. Winning all 3 sets were JD Asadera in singles and Mary Caffin with Tova Stevens in doubles. Next up, the girls will play Northwood on Friday. Our last home football game is Friday at 7 p.m. even though we don't have school. We need all our JSerra supporters dressed in neon and white. White rally towels will be given out. Let's beat Olu, Lions. That's all the excitement I have for you today, Lions. Back to the girls in the studio.
Thanks, Matt.
Speaking of the announcement regarding the Hobie program, let's go to Tallene and Jack for some detailed information.
Good morning, JSerra. My name is Tallene Tangi.
And I'm Jack Davis.
And we are here to talk about the Hobie program.
So Tallene, you want to tell JSerra a little bit about what the Hobie program is?
The Hobie program is the Hugh O'Brien Leadership Seminar, and it is hosted at Chapman, and it is 3 days directly for sophomores.
Yeah, so last year me and Tallene were fortunate enough to go. At Hobie, you get to learn all different kinds of service opportunities and values and really giving back to the community. It's such like it was probably the best week of our lives, right? So it's almost like going on a retreat, but even better. So we're passing the torch on to 3 lucky sophomores this year. So if you're interested, please go to Miss Huey and get your application in. They're due tomorrow. Thanks, JSerra.
Thanks, guys. Don't forget, applications are due tomorrow. Email your application to Mrs. Huey at olivia.huey@jserra.org.
As you already know, tomorrow is our neon out. Come to the game in your brightest colors and let's beat Olu. There will be a contest held to see which student takes the most spirited selfie at the game.
After taking your selfie, post it on Instagram to tag @JSerraAthletics and then hashtag JSerraAthletics.
The winner of this contest will get to hang out on the sidelines for the second half of the football game. How fun!
Let's see some competition out there, Lions.
Also, students, don't forget to grab some dinner before the game. We will have a tailgate with lots of Italian food and beverages.
The more spirited people, the better. I hope to see you all there.
Hey Kayla, have you seen what's downstairs in the waiting room in Building 1?
I have, but it's not even Thanksgiving yet. Why are there Christmas decorations?
It's in honor of our adoptive family program.
Well, let's go see what all this Christmas hype is all about.
It's not December, it's barely even November. Outside it's still too warm for snow to fall. Halloween was yesterday and winter's still a ways away. But try to tell that to the folks down at the mall. Inside's a winter wonderland. I'm sorry, I don't understand. 'Cause mistletoe on Veterans Day just seems wrong. But the shops are filled with Christmas cheer, and on the speakers all you hear is a way too early Christmas song. Leaves just started changing, but the stores are rearranging their decor to wintry Christmas themes. See the red and green displays, just 58 more shopping days. Cardboard elves are planting plastic trees. Jesus in his...
Wow, looks like Christmas is just around the corner. Shout out to those special ones in ASG for doing an awesome decorating job.
As you know, over the summer, sophomore Austin Brotman was seriously injured in a diving accident.
Yesterday, we were fortunate enough to hear his voice and some of his thoughts regarding the healing process. Let's go to a second part of the interview done by Maddie Nosik.
I really, really miss seeing people every day. Because, I'll get a call with someone every now and then, or I'll get a text, but it's harder to keep in touch when it's hard to use a phone. And it's kind of hard to use a phone when it's hard to use your hands.
How do you use your phone now?
I have to kind of balance it on one hand, and I can really only use my thumb on the other hand. And I can't move my thumb around, so I have to move the whole hand whenever I try and use the thumb. So just about everything's really, really slow. The first thing I asked was when I was going to be able to start playing water polo again, and it might be a little while. Which I guess was kind of their nice way of telling me probably not. But, I guess at that point it hadn't really hit me yet.
Yeah.
Quite what happened.
Yeah. When did it hit you?
That didn't hit me till rehab. Because, when you're in the hospital, I guess it's kind of normal to kind of be a little bit, I don't even know how to put it, kind of dependent on other people. But realizing that I had to learn an entirely different way of life because I really didn't want to be dependent on other people. That didn't hit me till rehab when they kind of said, you have to get out of bed now. That was kind of when I had to face it. Yeah. We don't really know when I'll walk or if I'll walk. It's not really a definite thing. The spinal cord injury deal is it's a big waiting game. Every injury is so different. I might walk, I might not. Definitely not giving up hope, but you're gonna be ready for it if my body heals that way. But I'd actually really rather say thank you because everything that everyone's done and all the messages I got while I was back in the ER, even I couldn't respond to those, but at the same time it meant so much just to get them and to know that everybody was behind me, and hearing about the mass was one of those really big things that just kept me going. I guess I'll really get to say thank you soon, because I'll be back home.
Thanks so much, Texas, for taking your time to do these interviews. I know both Austin and the JSerra community could not thank you enough. Much appreciated. We love you, Austin, and are continuing to pray for you every day.
Don't forget, Lions, to come to his homecoming welcome in the Center Room this Sunday from 5 to 8.
We can't wait to see you, Austin.
Hey, Kelsey, we have some pretty talented students here on campus. Have you ever heard Jonathan play his guitar? He's unbelievable.
I actually have. He sounds great in Mass.
Well, let's go to our very own Lion student, Jonathan, to see a quick sneak peek of what he will be performing at tomorrow night's game.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Somioglu, and I'm going to be playing the national anthem on Friday at the football game. I just wanted to give you guys a little taste of what I'm going to do, so here we go.
Wow, great job, Jonathan. Keep up the hard work. We're looking forward to hearing you play the national anthem.
All right, Lions, our show is almost over, but before we go, we have one quick shout out. Congratulations to Andrew Burkhart for committing to Cal Berkeley, where he will continue to run and make others proud.
Keep up the good work. Well, that about wraps it up for today's show. I'm Kayla Komet.
And I'm Kelsey Lavisa.
And this has been the Lion Report. Have a great 3-day weekend, JSerra.